Good evening. How y'all doing tonight? I am so excited to be on this live tonight. Listen, I am so excited about what's to come. Like COVID-19 did not come for me. It might have came for a lot of people, but it didn't come for me. When I tell you I have zero worries, and right now is the opportune time, opportune moment to get in position. Look, I am ecstatic, excited. Only thing I'm upset about is that I can't get out the way that I want to get out. So look at here, baby. Uh-oh, got too many echoes going on. There's too many opportunities. I am so excited to be on this thing. Look, there's too many opportunities out here for us to be sitting idle. It's really time to get out here and to discover what is here for us. It's the perfect time for transitioning, for restructuring, for everything that you have thought of and you did not make a move on. Right now is right now. So let me tell you, COVID where? COVID who? Listen, social economics, social culture. Look, we are here, baby, and we are making moves. And it is your time. When I tell you, if you sitting down right now on this time, look at here. Look at here, look at here. That's all I can say is look at here, look at here, look at here. So I'm so excited. Last week I came on and we had Monica from the Miami Chamber of Commerce, Women's Chamber of Commerce. It's fully supporting and backing this 60-day turnaround investment program. 60 days, like a dramatic 60-day turnaround program with amazing coaches, group sessions, workshops. We're talking about investments. I mean, the sky is the absolute limit. Real legal structure for businesses, financial structure, personal and business, talking about credit building for business, like everything up under the sun. So I'm very excited about it. But tonight is very special because I'm going to be bringing on a lady with so much wisdom. When I tell you she has mastered the art of selling yourself, she has mastered the art of sell thyself for real, for real. Listen, when you learn how to sell yourself, it really don't matter what you're selling because it's really not about what you're selling. Just hopefully what you're selling is good. It's good for the people. But when you learn how to sell yourself, people are buying from you. No matter what you're selling, they buy from you because they like you, because they believe in you. And until we really understand that concept, you will never be good at sales or selling yourself at an interview or selling yourself for a contract. I'm telling you, absolutely nothing. You got to know that the ball is in your corner and you got the skills, you got everything you need, you have the knowledge, you have everything. No, you do not need to go back to school, none of that. Might need some license, or you might need to transact something here and there, might need to get the right partnership, might need the right contributor. But hey, I'm telling you, like, share, and comment on this post. Let's get this thing circulating because I do not want anybody to miss what's going on right now. So all my viewers on Facebook, let's get this shared right now. I really want to get the room full. You know, I really miss my element, being in a room full of people talking and getting out, meeting with people. When I tell you, I really miss that element. I'm not I'm not getting that right now. I'm not getting that aspect of my life right now. So yeah, that's where I am. Am I dark? Can you guys see me? Can you see me out there? Please let me know so I can adjust this thing. I don't want to be sitting here looking like a black dot. So let me know how I'm looking. You know what I'm saying? Let your homegirl know. Don't let your homegirl be looking any kind of way. Okay? Shoot, say something. It looked a little dark, so I had to adjust my screen. What is going on out there, Facebook, tonight, this evening? What are we getting into? Let me go back here. Like, share, comment. Where are you from? All right. Who's in Texas? Who's in Florida? Who's in Atlanta? Go ahead and let me know where you from tonight. Let me know who's on the call. I'm seeing 6 viewers right now. Let me know what what state you in. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so Texas is in the house. We got Texas in the house. And I'm sorry I can't see your name here. If you want to comment, let me know who you are. That'd be great. Ooh, Kansas is in the house. That's my auntie right there, y'all. Auntie Kimberly Cole Davis. Kansas is in the house. Who else we got on here? We got Kansas. We got Texas. Where's my Florida people? Where's my Florida people? Come on now. Y'all got to come stronger. Y'all got to come stronger than Texas. We got 2 people in the house from Texas. Cassandra in the house from Texas. Shoot, y'all got me ready to break out and do a little dance, a little party. You know, I've been here for 120 days. I've been right here on this white sofa for 120 days. I'm thinking everybody in the house, but everybody not in the house. People are out doing their thing. You know, all my little meeting spots is like not really there. You know, my number one center of influence was Broward County Schools, and they're closed. So I did have one client, you know, I did not expect him to get on a Zoom call. He was in his 90s. So I was like, I don't know where I'm going to meet him at, but I got to go sit down with him. I did not expect him to get on a Zoom call. Okay. So some things you just got to make an exception for. But I'm telling you, COVID is not keeping me in the house. You know, I'm here now. I got a 4-year-old. So I had to make a major adjustment because we just didn't feel safe sending that baby to the schoolhouse right now. So we had to make a major adjustment. And y'all see from last week, I had my long locks to now I got this little short thing. And my daughter's like, Mommy, where'd you get that from? Did you get that from the store? Yeah, I had got it from the store. You know, I had to do a little hair wash and I didn't have time to put those curls back into place. It takes a special kind of timing and fingering to get those curls in place. So yeah, I just had to make this do what it do. You know, I feel like Haley Berry from what's the name of that movie when they had to take care of the old guy? Bap. Oh yeah, that's who I feel like tonight, Miss Bap. That's okay. I will be that. Okay, let me adjust some things right here. Give me 1 second here. And we're really going to get into, that's right, Stacy, a BAP. We're really going to get into the meat of the thing tonight. The meat of the thing. Y'all know I'm a country girl, so listen. I'm going to say it how I'm going to say it. And that's how I'm going to say it. That's that. That's that. All right, so did anybody catch last week? Because we have a few more segments left for this month before we have our launch in August, and I just can't wait. I'm simply amazed and excited for the people that are getting involved and that really has the heart um, and the experience and the know-how to really pull this investment program off. I mean, from attorneys to sales specialists to marketing executives. It's just really exciting because these are people that are practical. I'm telling you, what you're going to learn, you cannot learn at an institution because this right here took 20 years in the game to learn. 20 years actually doing this stuff. I'm telling you, this is not no professor stuff. Professors teach theory, but people in business, we teach practical. So we really show you, not tell you, but show you how to do the know-how, and really get let's start to get this thing into expansion. I really love the video I came across this morning with Steve Harvey. I can't think of the young lady's name. I don't keep up with little minute details, but the lady that gave that famous, in the moment, passionate, just really gave her thoughts about how us as a people really has had to start over multiple times, like literally start from nothing, and really moving forward, and just systems that has been in the way, literally been in the way. I wouldn't say keeping us down, but literally has been in the way, and has been a cause for us to literally start all over again, and literally start from one generation after the other, literally with nothing. So we're talking about changing a whole demographic of people, and really moving forward and really expanding. I spend my mornings on a lot of phone calls talking to people. This morning I was talking to an attorney that's been in business for 20 years. 20 years. So during our little strategy session, I just asked her exactly, were you looking to grow your book of business, or are you looking to expand? Because let me tell you, that's totally different. When I was in the hair business, you literally you had to have a jam-packed book of business. When I say jam-packed, meaning you booked all the time. So once you're booked all the time, that means you have an overflow that you can give to other people. And now it's time for you to expand, to say bring on someone new that's maybe just licensed within a year, 2 years. And now you have work for other people because you're overflowing. So I just had to ask her that was a very important question. Are you ready for expansion, or are you still building? So that's the key moment right now. Are you still building yourself, or are you ready for expansion? So I think right now we got to play catch up, and we got to get to the point to where, okay, it's time for expansion. I have built myself up. I built my personal level up, my self-esteem, my confidence, whatever is needed. And now it's time, I have my financial structure in place. I have my legal structures in place, because legal structure is all about protection. While you're earning, you want to make sure you have your earns being protected. And while you're protecting your earns, you want to make sure your family is protected. And anything that you earn and have accumulated, and that means now you have made those assets, and you want to make sure those are protected. So there's a whole different things that's going on when you're building and when you're expanding, and you want to make sure those things are all protected and all structured. So now there's nothing but a clear road, and you can drive real fast to get to where you need to be. So without further ado, I'm telling you, I got the godmother in in the waiting room right now, and I can't have my godmother waiting for too long, because she has so much wisdom to share. And let me tell you, she has not coined the term millionaire maker for nothing. Like, she did not get this just because she made a million. And let me tell you, this is where what I love, and this is my passion about why I do what I do, because she coined the term because she made other people millionaire makers. It wasn't just about her. I'm talking about somebody that can bring somebody else up. You got to have enough room. You got to have enough space. You got to have enough elevation within yourself to bring somebody else up. And that's the kind of people that I want to be around, that I want to do business with, that I want to be involved with, that I want to talk to on a day-to-day basis. I'm telling you, if you don't have the space, the capacity for other people to have the ability and the capability to bring other people up, listen, I don't want to be nowhere near you or around you. I'm just gonna make that clear. So without further ado, Miss Dorothy Cooks, the millionaire maker. godmother.
Yeah.
Hello, how you
Hello,
doing?
hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me?
I can hear you good.
Great, 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 great. Good evening. It's a pleasure to be here with you sharing this evening. I'm excited.
Me
I'm
too.
excited. I hope you can see me well enough. I'm trying to get up. Can you see me good?
I can see you. You may want to maybe adjust the camera down just a little bit.
Let's see if I can do that. Is that better?
That is better. That's awesome.
All right. You did a new do. I'm doing a new do too. This is a new do for me. And everybody say, you don't look like Tina Turner. I say, yeah, you've been telling me that.
These
Uh,
are COVID-19 hairdos.
okay, okay. You sit in the house sweating all day, and I walk 5 miles every day. So,
Uh-oh, that's good. That's good. Taking care not only in wealth, but in health, taking care of that body. That's the only way we can maintain and keep up with what we need to do.
your
That's the
health is your greatest wealth.
Yes, ma'am. I believe that for sure. For sure. So I'm so excited to have you aboard um with the position me program. Just being that you just had so many so many pivots in your life. Because when we first met, you were actually going through an adjustment, an
Okay.
adjustment, and I believe you were going from one let's say umbrella that you were up under, and maybe one product that you really had a love for, but some things didn't go, I would say, as planned. So can you tell us just a little bit about that? Because us as women, like, we have to do a lot of pivoting. I mean, just as people, period. But I think us as women in business, there's a lot that we have to balance, just being that woman.
Mhm. Well, a lot of times you got to know, like they say about the cards and the cowboys, so you got to know when to hold them and you got to know when to fold them.
Mm-hmm.
That's what business is all about. Yes, I was in one business and had done exceptionally well, and it came to a time where I need to move on.
Right.
And sometimes we hold on to something so long till it hurts us instead of helping us.
Mm.
Because we think we can't do it without certain things. And
Right.
yet you can't get to the new until you let go of the old. And you
Mm.
can't drag old stuff into new beginnings. It just doesn't work. And so
Wow.
the thing to do is to find out, am I at that point? And then you pray and you ask God and He'll tell you. And then you go for it.
Mm.
Because you'll never go forward looking back. Never
Mm.
ever. It just doesn't work.
That's
That's why
true.
they have the rear view mirror is so small and the windshield is huge. You got to
Mm.
look forward. You got to focus on where you're going. So yes, I've transitioned several times, and prayerfully, I'm at my last time. But you have to do what is good for you, not what people tell you is good for you.
Mm-hmm.
People tell you what's good for you. Sometimes that's a good thing because they know you, or they feel, or they're led by the Spirit of God. But a person has to be, see, we all want change, but nobody wants to change.
Mm.
And you must be the change you seek. You have to. You have to participate in your own rescue. If you find yourself falling down in a pit in life that you don't want to be in, you got to
Mm.
wake up and say, hey, I'm gone. I'm checking out of here. I don't
Wow.
have to stay in the shape I'm in. And that's what most people make the biggest mistakes. They stay, they stay, they stay, they stay, they stay. And all the signs are saying go.
Mm.
But they want to make, oh no, I need to be here. And then a lot of people make mistakes. They want to hang around because the people they know are there.
Mm.
If you're
Comfort.
not helping me, I don't need you to hurt me. you
Right.
know, and then people will say, well, you stay, I'm here, we can do this, we can do that. That's not what life's about.
Mhm.
You have to find your position, your calling, what you love. And see, one thing of if you find what you really enjoy doing, you'll do more of that.
Mhm.
You do it because somebody suggested it to you, or you just trying it. I tell people all the time, I wish they would take try after the. You got to
Mm.
be just like Mary. She said, whatever he say, do it. Just
Right.
do it and go for it. Steve Harvey said, jump. God will catch you or he'll teach you to fly.
Mm.
So that's what I tell people all the time. You have to know when to move,
Mhm.
where to move. And sometimes when you move, you got to know who to leave behind because everybody can't go with you.
Wow.
And when God gives you a vision and other people don't see it, they try to hold you back in their vision.
Mm.
When you don't pursue your dreams, people pay you to pursue theirs. And you spend a lifetime making their dreams come true. And my question is, what about yours?
Hmm.
What are you going to do about yours? And a dream is not what you see in your sleep, it's the thing you want to accomplish.
Wow. So I think we're having a little connection difficulties.
Are we still here?
We're on. I think I think you froze up just a little bit.
So do we keep talking? See, the devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy.
Yes, ma'am.
He knew somebody wanted to hear what I was saying today.
Yes, ma'am. Y'all let us know if you can hear us out there, cause
I said something went wrong.
okay, I think okay. So log back out of your screen and then come back in.
Okay.
I mean, we were about to go real deep. When I tell you wisdom, when wisdom come, you just be real quiet.
You enter the broadcast studio.
Okay,
So it's low.
it's loading. Okay. Okay. Y'all comment. Let me know that can you hear? Is it choppy? Is it working?
I'm connected to the internet, so I don't know what's going on over here. Let's check the camera. Okay, I think it's coming back now.
Okay.
Enter broadcast studio. Okay, here we are. Okay, you're back.
Oh,
Okay, we're back.
okay. I see you back. Okay. All right.
You
Awesome.
know, it's always it's amazing. See, these little distractions, most people be ready to quit and move on.
Mm-hmm.
It's during these times you have to keep going and you have to tell yourself, this is a distraction. I'm not dealing with this. I'm focused. Focus. Follow one's course until successful.
Mm-hmm.
Don't this little side distraction all the time. It comes to steal your peace.
Mm.
You know, you get all upset and frustrated, and I'm through with this. No, the thing, and I tell people all the time, they're so afraid of failing.
Mm-hmm.
Yet every time millionaire you know have failed, some 100 times. I know Bill Gates is a person he don't even want you to work for him. It's either one of those billionaires. They don't even want you to work for them unless you failed at least 10 times.
Wow. That's a
Because
requirement.
uh yes, yeah, because they know if you failed and got up, you can handle it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're afraid of failure, you'll never move in life. You're
That's
afraid of what might happen. And most of the time, when we're afraid of might happen, it never happens.
wow. Come
It
on.
never happens. What you're afraid of the most, it never happens. And I tell people, when you have fear, do that thing you fear most. If you're afraid of heights, go up in a tall building. If you're
Mm,
afraid of planes, get on one. You have to conquer fear. You have to. The Bible says that God didn't give us a spirit of fear.
mm.
So fear is not of God. So
That's
that's what you must conquer first. You want to be this. You want to be a millionaire. Well, what are you going to do?
mm-hmm.
You can't do it on the job. You got to do something different. Job, J-O-B, stands for just over broke, and that's all you're going to ever be on the
Mm,
job. Just over broke. And you're going to work and you're going to pursue your boss's dreams and you're going to make all his dreams come true. And people always say, I love my job. I love my job. Well, miss 3 days and see if your job loves you.
mm-hmm.
They'll have somebody, you die, they'll have somebody in there before your obituary.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to build, and I'm not knocking jobs, don't misunderstand me. It should be a stepping stone
Right.
or a stepping stone
Right.
to your future, to your future.
Mm-hmm.
Use your job the way they're using you. They pay you just enough to stay there. You do just enough work to keep them from firing you. So y'all on a
Are they on the
standoff.
same playing field? But you
Yeah.
that's right, you just can't get you gotta get unstuck.
Yes.
Because
And the way
while you're
to get
doing the
unstuck,
same thing, while they're doing the same thing, you know, somebody's getting stuck while the other one is elevating. But they
yes,
playing the same game, but somebody's winning while somebody's losing over time. Over
that's right.
time, like you said, it's perfect timing for
Yeah.
we don't know how many pecan seasons. We don't know how many pecan seasons.
And look at Madam C.J. Walker. Madam C.J. Walker made her first million in a pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
In a pandemic. Look her up. Black woman made $1 million in a pandemic. I think it was the chicken flu or the swine flu. And
Right,
what do? We want to
right.
wait. Let's wait and see what's going to happen. Wealthy people are buying homes. They're investing their money. They're doing. They're living. What poor people buy? Toilet paper and chicken. Okay.
No, she didn't say toilet.
God knows I don't know what people gonna do. Yeah, I said toilet paper. Go out in the store. That's all they buying, toilet paper and chicken.
Oh my goodness.
Instead of out trying to buy them some real estate or trying to buy them something.
Or investing in themselves in some way,
Yeah.
shape, form, or fashion.
Oh, see, poor people think everything is a scam. That's why they stay poor. Everything to
Mm-hmm.
them is a scam. Don't ask them. It's a scam. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wealthy people, the only reason they're wealthy and we're not, they'll do what we will do. They'll do what we won't do. They'll take the chance. We hold a dollar. We hold a dollar so long till listen, the dollar be hollering, let me go, let me go.
So this brings me
But
to what I actually discovered while doing some research. I'm a research queen when it comes down to business systems, and all of the above. Um,
mhm,
background is in sales, I would say, from selling myself to selling products to retail sales to front street stores to selling off the shelf, whatever. I always believed, even while I was selling services, I always believed that retail would easily trump services because while I'm selling services, I'm selling all my time. But if I
mhm,
can sell retail, then I can have my time. But when you sell
mhm,
a service, and then you don't have the time. So I always believe that eventually the retail would trump the service. Meaning if I'm making $200,000 in
mhm,
sales of services, I could easily make $1 million a year in my product
mhm,
easily. So I always,
mhm.
even though this is my starting point, this is where I see my end. And I think
Mm-hmm.
you got to get back to vision. You got to get
Mm-hmm.
back to vision. I think along so much in life, we just kind of lose sight of what we had our eyes on previously, years
Mm-hmm.
ago, or when we first started, because we get into the rough part, we get into the process of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
so what I really like, and I always say, you know what I said, if I ever did any type of LLM structure, I said it would be with the Millionaire Maker.
MLM. Yes.
Right. Now what I and what so many people are asking right now, and so many people are looking for right now, they want to support Black business. And that's all
Mm-hmm.
type of nationality, not just us supporting us, but other people outside of us want to find Black business that
Mm-hmm.
they can
Yeah.
support,
Yeah.
that they can see themselves in. So
Mm-hmm.
what does that mean? That means there has to be a certain level of professionalism. It has to be something
Mm-hmm.
large enough that,
Well,
that
you know,
they can see
yeah.
themselves in. So what I really like about where you are now is that it is a
Yeah.
Black owned company.
Yeah. It
So that
is, and it's black excellence. Excellent. Excellent. It's not just black and black excellent.
now see
You
that.
know, you want a person or a company
Mm-hmm.
that excellent in what they do. They don't just do it. They seek to be excellent. They want to be better
Right.
than anybody else. You just don't want to just, well, I'm going to get in this company because it's black. No, you want black excellence. Remember that.
Mm,
Excellent. Excellent.
definitely. Definitely.
And so a lot of people say all the time, I don't like sales. I
Mm-hmm.
don't want to sell anything.
Right.
Yet everything in this world is sold to you, through
Right.
you, by you, over you, or under you. I have on you can't see it, but I have on a Gucci jacket. If you
Mm-hmm.
saw it and you recognized you bought one, I just sold Gucci.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
That's
I
right.
just sold them.
So
If
let
you're
me ask
driving around in a,
you,
go ahead,
let me ask you this.
go
How did
ahead.
you get to the point to where you were just so confident that you could just sell anything? And I know you wouldn't sell anything. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, I can't sell anything. I can sell rocks. I can sell fire to Eskimos that live in cut. I can because I'm selling me, not a product. People buy you. They
Mm-hmm.
buy you. They may like the product, but they buy you. If you come at them and don't come, people. Let me tell. I tell people all the time: the best things in life you don't see or hear, you feel it,
Mm,
and when you feel it, you possess it, and then you own it. So if people feel you, they will buy what you have, regardless of what it is. If I had rocks and was selling,
mm,
I do a relationship with the person I'm talking to.
mm-hmm.
And because I love what I have, they can feel that.
Mm,
And that's important. People have to feel it. You come up and say, "Oh, listen, I got this bottle of water. I just want to listen. Do you need some water? You thirsty?"
mm-hmm.
I come up and say, "Listen, I got the best water in the world. Jesus, I love drinking. It makes me feel so good. I'm gonna tell you something. I love water, and I love water because of what it does to my body. And
Mm-hmm.
I just love this water. Right? People, okay, you make the person feel like you feel about what you got.
That's right.
That's different.
Because you
People
have to
don't
be the first one to fall in love with it.
exactly, exactly, exactly. And
So
if you
was
don't,
that
I don't believe in a product or something, I can't sell it.
right? How did you get to
I
that
didn't hear you.
discovery? No, how did you get to the discovery? Was there like just a when it everything just clicked? Like what was your background? Like how did you get started? And then,
It's
of course, when you start something, you might not be the best at it, but was there like a point where it just click for you?
Yes. Mhm. I'm going to tell you something. Inside each person, there is already a gift. You just have to discover what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you have to work on that to make it better, and sometimes it comes natural.
Mm.
For the natural people, they'll do it like there's no tomorrow. Like this is life, and it's just what I wake up and do.
Right.
But when I started out, I was afraid to talk to people. I didn't know, I thought people were going to bite me. When I
Mm.
got in my first multi-level marketing company, a young man gave me 100 cards.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I want you to pass the cards out today. He took me in front of Walmart. He said, I'll be back at 4 o'clock. I want you to pass all these cards out. If you do before that, text me. They didn't have phones then. They had, what was some things? Beat me.
Beeper.
Okay.
Pagers.
So I stood in front of Walmart. Pager, yeah. I
Uh-huh.
stood in front of Walmart. Okay. I must have been there about 10. At 12, I hadn't passed out one card. So
Mm.
I said, I'm going to go eat lunch. Took an hour lunch. I come back at 1 o'clock. At 2 o'clock, I hadn't passed out not one card. I kept looking at every person. I said, oh, she mean. I looked at this person. I said, oh, she mean. I looked at I had an excuse for every person that passed me.
Mm.
Finally, it's about 3 o'clock, and he was coming at 4. I said,
Mm-hmm.
I can take these cards and throw them in the trash, and he'll know. But I said, that's cheating on me. I'm hurting me.
Right.
Finally, it's about 3:30 now. Still haven't passed. I'm too scared. I done stood there all day long.
Mm.
And one lady came by. She said, what are you doing?
Mm.
I said, I'm supposed to pass out all these cards. I said, I've been here all day. She said, well, why haven't you passed them out? I said, I don't know. I'm scared. She said, give me them cards. Everybody passed by. She said, here, ma'am. Here, ma'am. Here, ma'am. Take my card. Here, ma'am. Take my card. How you this evening? Take my card. She passed out them 100 cards in 30 minutes. And I
Wow.
had been there all day.
And see, a lot of
Some
people
people
don't know
told her
about
no.
it.
How
That's
did people feel about that?
mm-hmm. No, I
I,
said a lot of people don't know about that. I call that grassroots.
yes. And see, that's why
Grassroots.
I started. And so the next day I went and it got a little easier. And then the next
Mm-hmm.
day it got easier. And then I got so, well, they can't say no more. No. What the
Mm-hmm.
heck? The worst thing they can do is say no, I don't want it. So then I started getting confidence in myself. I started smiling. People,
Mm-hmm.
look, no robber come up to you smiling. If somebody coming to rob you, they're not gonna be smiling.
Mm-hmm.
So if you smile to a person, they know you're not out to hurt them.
Right.
So if unless they're having a bad day, and then you say, "Well, I'm not getting in your day," and you don't get in that day. But
Right.
that's how I started. Practice talking to people. I used to get in front of the mirror and say things what I wanted to say. See, if
Mm-hmm.
you keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results, that's crazy. You
Mm.
got to do what you need to do. And if people is your people business, you'll never go anywhere where you're just by yourself unless you're home and by yourself. Every time you go out your door, you're going to see people. And I remember going to New York City, and a young lady told me, she said, there's nobody around. I said, excuse
Mm.
me? Step outside. New York, you could tell me that anywhere but New York City. New
Mm.
York City is thousands of people on the street. She said, well, they won't speak. I said, because you won't speak to them. You got to make up in your mind what it is you want and figure
Mm-hmm.
out what it takes to get what you want. Like you say, vision. The Bible say, my people perish for lack of vision. Write the vision down, make it plain. Because if you can see it, you can achieve it, you can get it. And even if you're scared, Joyce Meyer said, do it scared. Do it
Mm.
scared. Do
Wow.
it scared. You got a seer up there. I'm not with a seer anymore. You got a seer up there. Author and platinum executive and a seer.
Right.
That's not me. You see that up there on the screen?
Uh-huh. Oh, okay.
Author and platinum. Yeah, no, I'm with Tava.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm with Tava.
Okay, got it.
Mr. Kenny Lloyd.
Okay.
Yeah, Tyler. But I love helping people.
Mm-hmm.
I love helping people work through their fears
Okay.
because that's what God tell us to do. I
That's right.
mean, everybody needs to be an entrepreneur
Mm-hmm.
because you, I mean, jobs is you're making money for other people. How
Mm-hmm.
long? What do we do? I mean, look at the history. Just look back. How many people have you known that gotten wealthy from a job? None of them. And at
Mm-hmm.
the end of that time, what do they got to do? They got to get another job. They retire and they still need a job.
Mm-hmm.
So build a business for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Multi-level marketing has made more millionaires than any other business in this world. Any other business. Yet people are afraid of that.
Right. So I got something new here because I know we have some people that's on the live stream that's not on Facebook. They may be on YouTube or LinkedIn. And if you have any questions, this is new. This is new. My first time doing this evening, but you can call in at 561-331-1815. If you have any questions you want to ask or any thoughts you want to share, we will definitely take your call. So you can dial in. Again, that number is 561-331-1815. And fear. I'm glad that you pointed that out. And
False evidence for being real.
definitely. So that's definitely one of the topics and something that to be worked through with our 60-day turnaround investment position me.
Here is I was looking at something on my phone. It
Mm-hmm.
is oh God, where did it go? It is the highest grossing $1 million companies in the world. Let me. I'm trying to. I want to read this just right. Let me see if I can
Okay.
enlarge it. Oh, come on. The highest grossing $1 billion companies. The NFL, $9.5 billion.
Mm.
Music industry,
Mm-hmm.
$16.5 billion. Organic products, 91 billion.
Mm.
Network marketing, what I'm in,
Mm.
$167 billion.
Wow.
Movies, 80 billion. Video, 67 billion. So if network marketing made 167 billion,
So we got
okay.
a
Now
we
what
got
is
a comment here
Master
from
Secretary
Matthew.
Project?
He says they are because they feel like they have been scammed or will be scammed. They trust the job more than taking a hold of their future. We have been programmed to think that a job will save us. They don't really teach about being an entrepreneur. I suppose he's maybe talking
Oh, they
about
don't.
school. Now there are places that will do a course of certification
Mhm.
program, but 20 plus years ago, no.
Right.
That's a great insight. And like he said, fear. We have to really conquer that fear. So I'm
Yes.
like we are building an amazing support system downline. And even
Yes.
though position me is a 60-day turnaround, it includes a 6-month support system. But listen, once us girls connect, we stay connected, and we're
Yes.
pretty much family. So
And you have to start somewhere, and you're giving them a
start
great start.
somewhere. So if anyone is on the line is on the line right now, and I did a poll, and I had a few people answer the poll, where I asked if they sell products or thought about selling products, and if products, do they see selling products as being a way to their financial freedom? And those that reserved their spot, they definitely said yes. So I'm telling you, I am right now. This is uh new. New is good. Why is new good? Because the first company that I worked for years ago started in 1970, around the 70s. And anybody that had got
Mhm.
into that business within the first few years, they were bil- millionaires. But
Yeah.
when you get in early, you take your seat, you get
Mhm.
your spot. So it's always good to get in the business
Yeah.
early. So top
Yes, you get a position of equity.
position, exactly, get in a position of equity. So Talbot is a
Yes.
lifestyle product. And I
Yes.
always said if I got with anybody, I done had a lot of people come at me. If I got with anybody, I had already made up my mind. I said it would be with the one and only Miss Dorothy Cooks. But this is a lifestyle product of teas, vitamins, and they're coming out with coffee
Yes.
soon too, right?
Yes. In
Yeah,
about in less than 2 weeks, they'll have coffee
less
with
than two.
CBD oil in it. Yes.
Oh wow. Okay.
And
Okay.
yeah, and because the company is only 8.5, 9 months old, you still can get in at the top instead of waiting. Let me see how they do. See, you want to be
Exactly.
in at the beginning. I made 21 people millionaires in 18 months, and I did it because we got in at the beginning. We got in at the right
Mm,
time. Timing is everything. You can sit and
everything.
wait and say, well, I'm scared. I've lost money before. Well, you
Hmm.
had a man or a woman before they didn't work. You got another one. So come
Right.
on. Don't
Right.
give up on yourself. Don't give up on yourself.
And let
Think
me
more of yourself than that.
it's just like buying stock. People wait and they say, oh, buying stock. They say you get the stock early. You get the stock while the company is a baby. Before it
Yes.
gain, you grow with it. That's the
Yes.
risk. That's what
Yes.
being an investor about. It's about taking risks. If you're not willing to risk, it means you're not willing to gain. It means you want to
That's
be
right. That's
comfortable.
right.
And if you turn around and
That's
look at
right.
your life right now, if you look at your life right now, that is your sign of comfort. Now, if you don't like what you're
Mhm.
looking at, you definitely have to step out of the box, get
Mhm.
uncomfortable, and you have to risk something in order to
And
see
see,
the change.
right outside of your comfort zone is everything you need. Everything. Life is outside the comfort zone. It's not in the comfort zone. You got to
Mm,
get outside the comfort zone.
right.
Step out.
Exactly. Exactly.
Mhm.
So listen, people join businesses every day. They join MLMs every day, and they ask me from my experience, and I say it's about what team you go up under in the company. It's a different experience according to what team you with and who you went
Right.
under the company with. That makes a major difference. So if
Yes,
you
it does. But the biggest difference is come in ready yourself.
mhm,
See, because I tell people all the time, there's a teacher in every student.
mhm,
When the teacher is ready, he will appear.
okay,
So you got to come in ready. You see, most people come in multi-level marketing and they want somebody to do everything for them. They don't want to do anything.
wow,
So you've got to come in with my mind was, even if I got to do this by myself, I'm gonna do it, which you should.
mhm,
But you can't come in thinking when you go to your job, you have to work. People coming in, they don't want to do nothing. They want everybody, and then they go out and say it don't work, but it does work.
right,
Multi-level marketing is like gravity. If you jump off a building, you go into the floor. I don't care who you are, what color you are, how big you are. Multi-level marketing, if you get it and it works, it's going to work very well for you.
mhm,
Yes, you want to get on a great. Yes, you want to get somebody to help you, but you got to look at it like this. In life, people always want to depend on everybody else everything and everybody but God. That should be your teammate right there, God. And
Hmm.
I'm going to get in here. Yes, I want somebody to do the work. Yes, I do. But God forbid if they don't. Am I supposed to throw in the towel? No, this is me. This is my business.
Right.
I got I'm supposed to learn as much as I can. Anyway, you want to better yourself. Most people get in, like I said, they don't want to do anything. Now, I'm going to do everything in my power to help you get where you're going. But you heard what I said. Help, help.
Right.
HELP. I can walk to the door with you, but carrying you to the door is hard.
Yeah.
You see? So find a company that you can be passionate about,
Mm.
a business that you can like, and even if you see an opportunity and you say, well, I don't know if I can do that, don't
Mm-hmm.
let that stop you. Don't
Mm.
let that stop you. You can't. We'll teach you. I'll
Right.
teach you how to work business. You've got to get in multi-level marketing. You just have to. It's made more millionaires, I just told you, than any other businesses in the world. They made over $150 billion.
Right.
So why would you keep doing what you're doing and keep having what you have?
So to put this in proper perspective, because I'm always structuring things, we're talking about diversifying income. So
Yes.
that means if you work on a job, that does not mean, hey, I found an amazing company. I'm going to quit my job tomorrow. No, it means you're about to
No.
diversify your income. You're about to make some additional income. And when that additional income
Right.
starts to outweigh your current income, then you can consider, okay, bye bye. Okay,
Exactly. Exactly.
that means
Exactly. That's what I tell
outwork.
people.
You have to outwork the work that you are doing right now. You have to outwork yourself. It means
Yes.
you got to tell life how bad you want it. You got to speak to the universe and say how bad you want it.
Okay.
That's when your help comes. So
Okay.
you ain't do
And
nothing
then
but
go for it. Then go for it.
and get it and get it.
Yes. It's yours. It's yours. All you got to do is step out and come out of that comfort zone. I'm afraid. Well, just do it afraid. Do it afraid. Do it
Mm-hmm.
afraid. What if it don't work? What if it does? What if it
That's
does work? What if it does work? The
yes.
job, we know it's not going to work. You're going to be there another 30 years, and when you stop, you're going to be broke. We already know that. That you
Right.
know the future of where you're going with your job. And if multi-level marketing, and we don't make money claims, because if you come in here and don't do nothing, nothing is what you get. But
Mm-hmm.
if you come in here and can get in a company like Mr. Lord have with Tom, and it's got a system, and you can make some great money, why not? Why
Mm-hmm.
not? People say all the time it's a get rich quick scheme. Well, your job is a get rich never scheme. You don't never get
Ooh.
rich on a job. Never. So which scheme do you want? To get rich quick or to get rich never? Give me to get rich quick. Okay? Or if you want to get rich slow, you get multi-level marketing and work slow if you want. Work however
Mm-hmm.
you want. But at least you can see rich. You can't
Right.
see it from a job.
Yeah.
You can even see wealthy, which is past rich. You can
Mm-hmm.
see that with a long arm telescope and the best telescope they got out there at NASA. You can't see rich from a job. No, you can't.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's not what you're going to get. So if
Right.
you can't see it, why keep going for it? At least in multi-level marketing, you can see it. You can
Mm-hmm.
say, hey, in 10 years, I can be making $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
And again, we make no money claims because if you come in here and don't do nothing, nothing is what you're going to get.
So it's a
But
up,
the possibility is
upside
there.
effect because what you're saying is the higher that you go with the job, which is great. It's great to get in great positions because we go to school and we want to reap the fruit of our labor when we get this when we get our education, we get our degrees. Um,
Mhm.
what I tend to run into is from people that have higher earnings is they're very deceived with how much of their tax the tax. Because the thing is about this, there's two type of ways you can operate. You can operate under the trust law, you can operate under the no trust law. Under the no trust law, that's when you get paid in the form of a W-2. And the government says, I don't trust you. So I'm going to get my money off rip. I'm going to take my taxes out of your check before you get it because I do not trust you. Now, when you
Okay.
operate under the trust law, that means that you've taken the responsibility to get an FEIN number,
Mhm.
to get an LLC or a
Mhm.
type of corporation that says I am responsible. I want to live my life
Mhm.
responsibly.
Mhm.
And I even want to expand to employ other people. So now you're
Right.
under trust law and they say, well, what do you owe me, Miss Hunter? And then you get to tell them what you owe them. So that's
Okay.
under trust law. And some people get so angry and so mad at people that operate under the trust law. Don't be mad. Just
Okay.
ask what's going on. How can I get up under the trust law? Don't be mad because the
Okay.
what happens under the no trust law is you get higher rank, you work so hard, you get higher rank. And excuse me, this model is almost gone. The model that people are still looking to get really does not exist anymore. But
Mhm.
you busting your behind and you're trying to prove yourself
Okay.
to other people and you want to move up this hierarchy. And the more you move up and you get a raise, well, you also get a raise in your tax bracket where you're going to owe so much back in taxes. So then you have to ask yourself, well, am I really winning? I
Mhm.
feel
Mhm.
defeated, but it's basically okay, well, how can I restructure so I'm not giving 35% of my income back to the government? How can I
Mhm.
money
Mhm.
back to me? So that all comes back down to financial structure. Even if you're working on your job, there's a way to have a financial structure where you don't have to be up under the no trust law and still give out all your taxes. So that's the kind of
Mhm.
we're going to be going through in Position Me. Ms. Dorothy Cook has
Mhm.
the keys. So when it comes
Yeah.
down to selling products, diversifying your income, Miss Cook has the keys to do that. She's a very experienced coach, and that's the kind
Yes.
of coach you want to be led by and go up under to build your business to sell the products. And I'm
Yeah.
endorsing her tonight because I think she's an amazing person. Not only that, Tava is a MLM Black owned company
Yes.
for
Yes.
health and wellness products.
Mhm.
Amazing, amazing. I just made my first order this week. I can't wait to get it. And when I come back next week, I will
Yeah.
tell
The
everybody
the
about it.
products we have are awesome. Yes. We have a detox tea that you lose 2.5 pounds a day with. Two
Wow.
and a half. All of us have been locked up in this. Well, not locked up, but we've been in quarantine, and we
Right,
got that quarantine weight. We
right,
came in a size 2, and we going out a size 20.
right.
So Tava has some tea that will, oh my God, 2.5 pounds a day. And then they have a vitamin that we need vitamins in our bodies. We got to
Mm,
fight. Give your body something to fight with.
right.
We drink sodas. Do you know one soda shuts your immune system down for 5 to 6 hours?
I believe it.
And if
I
you drink a soda before
I
you
was
leave
addicted
home,
to Pepsi.
yeah, 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 it shuts your immune system down. Well,
Hmm.
what we have will help. It helps give your body all the essential vitamins that it needs. And then we have a fat
Hmm.
burner that burns fat out of your body like, oh my God. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to get the products I'm looking at so I can show them to them before we leave.
Wow.
It is an amazing company owned
And this
by
is what I
Kenny
want
and
to do.
Shante
I want
Moore.
to. I'm going to put the link in the thread where if you want to have offering a 20-minute free consult strategy, whatever we may have discussed here that you want to discuss more in private. I'm going to put the link down there, and you could schedule a time to talk. And also with Miss Cook, will what's the how can they reach you, and how can people on this thread reach you as well? Um,
The best thing for them to do is to call me. I answers my phone. I love talking to people.
Ooh.
And because I want you to feel me, I don't want you to feel like you're joining a business. You're joining with me. And I want you to
Mhm.
know me and I want to talk to you. I want to see what you want. It's too just a lot of people get websites. Yeah, you go to the website and I don't I just want you to talk to me. My
Mhm.
phone number is 281-802-8103. 281-802-8103. So I
Oh,
want you to talk to me. I want to know how I can help you
so Miss Cook is very
build
hands
your business.
on. She's very hands on, and I think
Yes, I
that's
am
a
hands
great
on.
way to be in business. So does anybody have any questions out there? We want to make sure
Let me
all
get that question. Let me get this. I want to show them. This, can you see? This is the tea. Can you see it pretty good?
oh, I see that. Okay.
2.5 pounds a day with this tea.
Wow.
It makes you sleep like a baby.
Wow.
I take it at this time of evening and I sleep OMG. I mean,
Mm,
I really sleep. And then this is the Valley 30.
okay.
Has all the essential vitamins that your body needs. I gotta find the camera. Okay, there it is. And then this is what we call the Vita Plus.
Mm,
This is a fat burner. And I'm gonna tell you something about this.
mhm.
This gives you so much energy. I don't take this one. I don't take this one. Okay.
You
Because
can,
it gives me too much energy. And I
okay.
already have a lot of energy. And it had you cleaning up and not a nervous energy, a happy energy. You ever been cleaning a
Okay.
closet and you be happy? That's
Wow.
this. Okay.
Wow.
So those are the products that we have. And if anybody want to learn more about the company,
Mhm.
they can call me. I'm here to want to teach you, coach you, walk you through it, help you to change your life. You got to do something different. You can't keep doing the same thing.
Right.
And even if you're scared, just tell me, say, I'm scared, and I'm going to still help.
Yes. Definitely.
We can do this.
We
We
can
can.
do you not only we that's why we can do this. If you're watching, you can do this. I have put the link
Hmm.
down at the bottom where you can click to put in your information to set up a introduction call so we can know who you are, know what you're looking to
Yes.
do, where you're looking to go, how you're looking at positioning yourself within
Hmm.
the next 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks. Because I'm telling you, this is not a time where you want to wait until next year. This is not a time where you want to wait
Mm-mm.
until the
No.
next 6 months. This is a time where you want to be mindful. You want to really
Hmm.
act. You want to act now, like know where you are in this moment. You have to understand where
Hmm.
you are, see where you are, feel where you
Hmm.
are. Get in touch with your higher self to know this is my
Yes.
time to move. This is my time
Yes.
to shift. This is my time to seek more, to know more. So that's what time we're
Hmm.
that's exactly what time we're in. That's my baby. Yeah. So if you have any more questions, just click there. Yes. Okay, give me a second. Okay. All right. Do you have any last words for us, Miss Cook?
Yes, I think what you're setting up for people, the women, they really need it. Even if inquiring minds want to know, find
Mm,
out. You
yeah.
gotta do something different. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results.
Mm-hmm.
Your job is not your future.
Mm-hmm.
You need a future and you need to build one and you need to step outside of your comfort zone. zone. I'll help you. I'll help you change your life. I promise you.
Mm.
Yes, I did it once before it didn't work. So what? So what? You know, you got to fail your way to success. Most millionaires fail their way to success. Where is success? Right on the other side. It
Mm.
is. Believe me. You got to go through some kind of failure to get to success.
Mm.
Okay?
That's right.
So don't be afraid of it can make you be afraid of. I don't even want you to be afraid of all. Okay? But be mindful of what can take you to another level. You know, I'm not knocking your job, but your job is not going to take you where you need to be. You need wealthy people have seven streams of income. How many do you have? Most of us have, oh, I got two. Two what? I got two jobs. No, that's not a stream of income.
Mm.
You need to be an entrepreneur. You get more tax write-offs and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Everything is
Be quiet. Be quiet.
Tama,
Okay.
Lord, they have a great staff there. Listen, don't be afraid of selling because you're not getting in it really to be a seller, but you can make some upfront money selling. We're going to teach you how to build, how to get on this ark, just like Noah, bring two people, they get two people, they get two people, 12 levels down, you're deep in the money. Okay? So come on board. Look, come on board with us, and we're here for you. We're going to help you. I promise you, I'll walk the water for you. I don't know what I wouldn't do to help. Help, HELP, help you. If you want help, if you want to change, it starts with you. I'm here to show you how, and with God's help, we're going to do it. I am a believer. I put God first, and I'm going to always be talking about Him. I go in and out. I may start talking about Him at any given minute because He's the love of my life.
Yeah.
And I promised Him that I would help as many people as I could. So that's why
Yeah.
I do what I do.
Thank you so much. We had Cassandra on here. She said preach. Cassandra said preach. I don't know if we missed her comment, but thank you so much for coming on. Thank you so much for being a part
Thank
of every.
you.
If you
Thank
have it,
you. And I have a book too. Tell
she
me the
does.
book. Uh, yes, it's called, the name of it is Wealth.
Well,
Okay? You can, they can contact you for the book. Um, it is success tips for entrepreneurs and business owners. The
mm-hmm.
forward is by Les Brown and Cover John Caldwell. So it's good. It's seven tips on being wealthy. That's all. And they simple
And
and
there
it's
was
easy to
also
read.
there's
So,
another book too, affirmations and confirmation.
yes, yes. I
Yeah,
have an affirmation I'm out of doing right now. But yes, every morning you should get up and look in the mirror and tell God, thank you. I'm your favorite child. I am the righteousness of God. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am beautiful. I am wealthy. I am out of debt. All of them I am. So that's who God
yeah.
is. I do.
Minute. And back it up with some action.
Yes,
Is
yes.
there a link to your book?
No, they can contact you and I'll get it. You know, you can let me
Okay.
know.
Okay, sounds good. So if anybody, seven ways to wealth.
Yes, the name of the book is Wealth,
Wealth.
WEALTH. And here I give you seven, eight different ways, eight different things that you can do. And you already know them, you just don't do them. Seven or eight
Right.
different things you can do to become wealthy. And they're very easy. Success tips for entrepreneurs and business owners. That's what this book is about. And
Okay.
what when you get this book, I'm gonna tell you, you already know the things in it. Like, I'm gonna tell you the chapters in the book,
Okay.
okay? And like I said, the forward was done by Les Brown and Cover John Hines Forward. Um, I'm trying to get to the chapters in the book. Okay, like the first chapter, readers are leaders. Chapter 2, application. You got to apply what you read. Chapter
Mm-hmm.
3, develop discipline. to be disciplined to want some money, to get some money. You have to be. Chapter
Mhm.
4, choosing your circle of friends. Everybody's not going with you. Chapter 5, the right attitude. You got to have the right attitude. The right attitude. Chapter 6, dress for success. Okay?
Mhm.
You cannot go out telling people you're a millionaire. You can't sell a nightmare. You can't sell a dream looking like a nightmare. Okay? Dress
Mhm.
up every day. Put some lipstick on. And then the last chapter is gratitude is the greatest wealth. Being thankful is your greatest wealth. And that's
Mhm.
7 steps. And that's all it is. 7 steps to wealth. You already know them. They're easy read. Contact us, get one. You can call me 281-802-8103. And come on, join this team. Join the winning team. That's all I got to say.
Awesome. Awesome. Um, next week I will be back on here with a business alliance partner, Ryan Connor. Will be going over restructure my structured settlement annuity. So if you know anyone that has had a structured settlement, they definitely want to be on next week to find out how they can get an additional lump sum and increase their payments. If you're a personal injury attorney, you definitely want to be on to find out how you can get create new business out of your old book of business. We're going to be on with that next week, and we're still going to be having positioning also on Thursday with our new featured guest, TBA, to be announced. So definitely stay tuned for next week, Wednesday and Thursday. Love you, Miss Cook. Thank you so much for having
Love
me on.
you more.
Forward
Thank
to.
you. And I hope that
All right. Good night.
bye bye.
Bye.
Much love, much love, much
Love
love.
you.
All right, thank you.
All right. Thanks for coming on, Luana.
Bye
Thank you.
bye.
Queen, stop.
Hey,
Queen, stop.